Established in 1984, they've been in business for over 30 years. Daryl and Cheryl and Justin and Kaylee Getz of Getz Trucking have been supporting the schools of Gove County for many, many years. It's all brought to you by the Getz Trucking of Park, Kansas.
Welcome back, everybody. We're just getting ready here for kickoff. That's number 42, Wendell Mong, back to kickoff for the Thunderhawks. Back to receive for the Northern Valley Huskies is 44, Matthew Yost. And I can't see the other one. I believe that's number 7, Trey Davis. And the Thunderhawks are going to kick it off. It's going to be received by the second row, and he's going to lose his feeding right about at the 30-yard line. And that's where the Northern Valley Huskies are going to start their first drive. So 1st and 10 here for the Huskies. They're 2-2 coming into this game. They like to run that midway offense. It's going to be handed off to number 2, Aiden Baird. He's going to gain about 5 yards on the carry, make it about halfway to the first down mark. It's that was number 11, the junior for Wheatland Grinnell, Coy Meyer, that made the stop. Back in the shotgun, he's got a couple backs in the pocket. And it's going to be the same play to the other side. That's number 40 running around the right side. He's going to get picked up by number 15, Andrew Taylor, a senior for Wheatland Grinnell. That was number 40, Caden Bach, another senior for Northern Valley with the carry. So that'll be a first down for the Huskies. It looks like he just barely got enough there on the run to the right side. So the Huskies will be at about the 40-yard line, halfway to go here in their first drive to put some points on the board. There's going to be a flag on the field. I think one of the Thunderhawks might have jumped there at the snap. So that'll put the Huskies at 1st and 5 on the Thunderhawks 31. Shotgun again. This time the quarterback's going to keep it. That's number 17, Nick Stutzman. He's going to get about a 3 or 4 yard carry, it looks like. Coy Meyer and Ryan Heyer on the tackle. Yeah, we got at least 5 there because it's going to be a first down. So good first drive here from the Northern Valley Huskies. And it's handed off there. That was Aiden Baird again. He picked up about 4 or 5 yards there on the rush. Second and 6 here for the Huskies. And it looks like they're going to get the Thunderhawks to jump the gun again. And that'll be another 5-yard pickup there for the Huskies off the penalty. They're going to call it 2nd and 2 on the scoreboard. So the Huskies working their way just inside the 20 here in just over 2 minutes. And there's Nick Stutzman to the right side. He's going to swoop outside of the cornerback there and beat him to the pylon, and that'll be a touchdown for Nick Stutzman off the quarterback keeper there. It looks like he faked the handoff, and then just followed the back as the lead blocker on the touchdown around the right side. With just 2 minutes and 15 seconds into the game. Oh, but they're going to call a penalty on the play. It looks like the refs are over there talking it out. This one might come back. Yeah, it was an illegal block in the back on the Huskies. So first down and 10 for the Huskies here. They're inside the red zone. Nick Stutzman shotgun, he hands it off. That was number 40. Caden Bach, the senior for Northern Valley, with the carry. He put his shoulder down and picked up a well-deserved about 6 yards there. So 2nd and 4. They're just about on the 10-yard line here. I don't think they've had any plays for a loss here yet in this first drive, other than the one blocking in the back penalty. Nick Stutzman, he's going to take it right inside the tight end there, and it looks like the Wheatland Grinnell Thunderhawks. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. That was Zarbernicki, number 21, the sophomore for Wheatland Grinnell. 3rd down and 5 here. The first 3rd down so far for Northern Valley. Nick Stutzman hands it off. And that was number 2, Aiden Baird, with some wide open air there on the left side. They completely had the defense fooled there. So that'll be the first touchdown of the game there for the Northern Valley Huskies. They scored one just here about a minute ago, but that got called back for blocking in the back if you weren't watching yet. So 6-0 here. Northern Valley going for the 2-point conversion. And it'll be good. That was number 40, Caden Bach, the senior. He got the 2-point conversion there. Northern Valley getting ready to kick it off. Not sure who their kicker is. I believe that was number 44, Matthew Yost. He booted one high up into the air. Didn't make it far, though. And the Thunderhawks. I'm not sure who that was with the return, but he ran it past the 30 there as he got shoved out of bounds. Actually, I think they might have called a flag on the play. But he broke the defense there on the return to the left side. And I'm not sure if he ran out of bounds or if they were blowing the whistle because there was a flag on the play. But well, usually, I mean, the play will go all the way through and then they'll discuss the penalty afterwards. But so they're going to move the Thunderhawks back to the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 here, 8 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the first period. Thunderhawks are going to come out under center, but with 2 receivers split to the right side. Wheatland Grinnell's got a couple injured players. I believe their starting quarterback, Troy Vincent, is injured, and he was the freshman quarterback for the Thunderhawks. So that'll be a loss of 2 on the first play of Wheatland Grinnell's drive. It's about 2nd and 12 here. Same formation, but they've got it reversed. 2 receivers on the left side. And that was number 15, Andrew Taylor, to the left side. Off the handoff. I'm not sure who got the tackle there, but that looked like a further game from where I'm at. But I guess they're only going to call it about 5 yards there. It's about 3rd and 5 for Wheatland Grinnell. So far they've been under center, 1 back, and 2 receivers on either or side so far every play. And that's going to be a handoff up the middle, I believe, to Andrew Taylor again. The Northern Valley D-line is going to completely shut that play down. So that'll bring up 4th down and about 5 here. Wheatland Grinnell Thunderhawks back in punt formation. It's Trey Davis, the senior for the Northern Valley Huskies, back to return. It looks like this one's going to roll out of bounds, though. No, Wheatland will ground it just inside the 20. That was number 21, Trevor Zarbernicki, that won the race down the field and grounded the ball. So Northern Valley up 8-0. They've been pretty flawless so far in this first quarter, other than that one penalty that called that first touchdown back. Just into 5 minutes through the first quarter. And it's a handoff to Aaron Baird, and he's going to get pulled down a few yards behind the line of scrimmage. I'm not sure who got the tackle on there, but it was a few Thunderhawks there to smother Aaron Baird on the run to the left side. Five down lineman. This time, Stutzman's going to keep the ball. He's going to the right side, and he's going to pick up at least about 7 before he's shoved out of bounds. It was number 11, the 11th grader, Coy Meyer with the tackle. So that was a first down there for Nick Stutzman, the senior quarterback for the Northern Valley Huskies. That'll bring up 1st and down on their own 30-yard line. And it's handed off up the middle. He's going to break all lines of defense. That was number 40. Yeah, it was number 40, Caden Bush, the senior with the touchdown there. A 50-yard touchdown there for the senior, Caden Bach, excuse me. So they'll come out for the 2-point conversion. We don't see a lot of extra points in these 8-man games. And it's going to be Bach again on the 2-point conversion there. Off. Caden Bach had a 50-yard rushing touchdown there. Just 7 minutes into the first quarter, and he got the 2-point conversion as well. A high kick there from the Huskies. It's going to be picked up by number 11, Coy Meyer. He's going to take it to the left side, and he's going to get ganged up by a few Huskies there on about the 25-yard line of their own. That was the senior number 10, Ross Cole, with the tackle. So Wheatland Grinnell looking to put their first touchdown on the board here tonight. They're coming into the game 1-1 here after 2 weeks. Northern Valley 2-0. And it's going to be a screen pass to the left side. And I didn't see anybody go down. He might have went out of bounds there. Might have been an incomplete pass, honestly. It looked like he caught it. Five minutes to go in the first quarter. I formation here for the Thunderhawks. And it's going to be handed off up the middle. He's going to break the defensive line there, but get tackled by, it looks like, a linebacker. I believe that was the senior, number 30, Jesus Sens, with a tackle. So 3rd and 3 for the Thunderhawks. Got a receiver split to the right side here. Quarterback under center. And it's going to be a pitch play to the left side. Not a very big gain there, if any. Actually, that was a loss of about 4. It's going to be 4th and 7. The Thunderhawks are out to punt again. About a 25-yard punt. Oh, and it's going to be picked up by number 17, Nick Stutzman there, but he's going to get stuck there. I believe that was Trevor Zarbanicki, the underclassman for the Thunderhawks. Don't mark my word on that, but I believe that was Trevor Zarbanicki running away from Trey Davis. He laid the hit stick there, whoever it was. Huskies in the shotgun. Stutzman's going to hand it off to number 40, Caden Bach. He's going to beat the defense around the left side. And that'll be a 57-yard touchdown for Caden Bach, the number 40 senior for the Northern Valley Huskies. That's his second touchdown now tonight, putting the Huskies up 22-0. They're going to go for the two-point conversion here. Stutzman. Hey, it looks like it might have been a direct snap to one of the backs. And it's going to be Caden Bach for the extra point again. For Caden Bach, that'll put Northern Valley Huskies up 24-0 as they're getting ready to kick off again. Just under 4 minutes here in the first quarter. A good kickoff from the Huskies, but that one's going to go out of bounds. It was a high one anyway, right inside the 20-yard line. And it looks like they're going to re-kick after nobody touched the ball before it went out of bounds. So they'll move 5 yards back and re-kick the ball. Excuses for the glare of the sun here in about 15 minutes or so. That should be ducked down low enough that the school will block it. Taking a little time here in the kickoff huddle. The refs are finally going to blow the whistle. Here comes Nick Stutzman, the senior. He's been the one. No, that's number 44, Yost, I believe, kicking the ball. And a decent return there for the Thunderhawks. I can't quite see who it was. They're going to call Isaac Mendez. He's just a freshman. Good return there from the freshman Mendez. That'll put them inside the 40-yard line to start their drive out. They're at about the 37. Grainfield looking to put their first batch of points on the board here. So Ryan Heyer back to snap. He's in the pocket. He looks over. He's going to throw one. And that's going to be... That might have been picked off by Northern Valley. Yeah, that was Nick Stutzman, the senior, who intercepted the pass there from Ryan Heyer of the Thunderhawks. And like I said, Wheatland Grinnell Thunderhawks, their quarterback got hurt, I believe, the game before this one, and he's just a freshman himself. So I believe this is the first game for Ryan Heyer at quarterback, and he's another freshman. Two in the pocket there. It's Stutzman. He's going to hand it off. And the Thunderhawks are going to stop the carrier right at the line of scrimmage. That was Aiden Baird with the carry. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 for the Northern Valley Huskies. If they keep going at this rate, this game could be done early here at halftime, as they're up 24-0 already with 3 to go in the first quarter. And there's a rush from the linebacker who actually stripped the ball from the back, I believe. It looked like that was Ryan Heyer that stormed through there and stripped the ball. Maybe number 15, Andrew Taylor, the senior. Whoever it was, they didn't quite come up with the tackle, but they extracted the ball from the running back and brought him back a couple yards. The Huskies did recover the fumble, though. So about 3rd and 12 here. The worst position so far for the Huskies. 3rd and 12 this drive. Stutzman back in the pocket, launches one over top, and there was some wide open room for the receiver. But it was just a little too much mustard on the arm there from Stutzman. So 4th and 12 for the Northern Valley Huskies. They haven't had to punt yet this game. So maybe Wheatland Grinnell can get a little bit of momentum rolling here if they can score coming out of this punt. And there's going to be a penalty on the play. I think Northern Valley's working them 2 and 3 counts, trying to get the Thunderhawks to jump, and it's been working for them. So 4th and 7 here. We'll see if they're going to...
Being your place to go for all of your Polaris ATV needs. At Better Built Trailers in Grainfield, they have the technicians and personnel to do your job.
Welcome back, everybody. Sorry about the technical difficulties with the ads there. And the Huskies are going to go for the 4th down. It's going to be a run to the right side. Stutzman took the snap and kept it for himself. Took it around the right side for about a 20-yard gain there on 4th and 7. That'll bring up 1st and 10 now. They're just inside their 20-yard line, or the 20-yard line for the Thunderhawks. Minute 52 to go here in the first quarter. Stutzman, he's going to take the snap, and he's going to hand it off to Caden Bach. Caden Bach, a huge juke move there. He's going to cut it back to the complete other side of the field and run it right into the end zone. Huge play there from Caden Bach. He's completely taken over this game. So Caden Bach's 3rd rushing touchdown. He's over 125 yards on rushing yards just from the 3 touchdowns, so I can't imagine what he's already racked up stat-wise yet. Probably about 200 yards, I would say. But a lot of his runs, he's been breaking them. And Stutzman, he's going to throw it out to number 12, Aaron Estes. Northern Valley Huskies getting ready to kick off again after their 4th rushing touchdown. That's number... That was Isaac Mendez, I believe, number 52, the freshman for the Thunderhawks. He's going to pick up about 10 yards on the return there. So the Thunderhawks will start their drive on the 30-yard line. Down by 30. They need to put some points on the board if they want to stay in this game. Ryan Heyer under center here. He's going to hand it off as number 21, Trevor Zarbaniski, right up the middle. He's going to pick up about 4 or 5 on the gain there. Thunderhawks coming out with a receiver split to the right side. That's number 14, Zach Gillespie. And Northern Valley's going to wrap him up right behind the line of scrimmage. I believe that was a quarterback keeper there. It's about a 2-yard loss there. That'll bring up 3rd and 7 down for Wheatland Grinnell. Welcome back, everybody. 3rd and 7 for the Wheatland Grinnell Thunderhawks. Just 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Heyer's going to drop back and throw one, and that's going to be caught by number 10, Mike Peterson, on the right side. That'll be a pickup of about 20 yards at least there for the reception to Mike Peterson. Mike Peterson finally getting into the game here for the Wheatland Grinnell Thunderhawks. Neither teams have thrown the ball very much here in the first quarter. They got 5 seconds here before the snap. And it's Ryan Heyer back to pass again, this time just a short curl route or screen play. That one's going to go to Trevor Zarbaniski. Over 50-yard rush touchdowns in a row. And then Caden Bach, with the 4th touchdown as well, with the 20-yard rush. That put him up 30-0 as they didn't get the 2-point conversion there. But so far, Caden Bach has been putting the Huskies on his shoulders. Trevor Zarbaniski with the carry there. Pickup of a few. About 3rd down and 6. This might be the closest the Thunderhawks have been to scoring so far this game. They're inside the 25-yard line here of the Huskies. Ryan Heyer in the shotgun. They've got a few receivers split. Quadruples here, and it's going to be a short curl route there to the right side. It looked like that was number 15, Andrew Taylor, who picked up the reception. That'll be a gain of a few. This 4th down call might be pretty close. They might have to take the chains out there. No, they're going to call that a 1st down. So about a 7-yard pass there. That was Ryan Heyer to Andrew Taylor. Ryan Heyer, it looks like he's going to fumble the snap. And the Northern Valley Huskies, they're going to get on that one, and they're going to take over on downs here. Wheatland Grinnell, they were building up some momentum, and making their way down the field. where Ryan Heyer is going to fumble the football, and Northern Valley is going to kill that momentum and take over on downs. Just a minute into the second quarter. So a little miscommunication there in between the center of the Thunderhawks and the quarterback. Stutzman back in the shotgun. And he's going to roll out and keep this one for himself. And I believe that was Ryan Heyer with the tackle, trying to get a little revenge after fumbling the football there. So that was enough for the first down there for Nick Stutzman, as he faked the handoff and rolled around both backs there in the pocket with him as they acted as lead blockers, and it worked. And this is going to be handed off to the left side. All he's got to beat is Ryan Heyer, but Heyer's going to get him out of bounds. That was number 2, Aiden Baird. About a 30-yard pickup there for the senior Aiden Baird. Stutzman dropped back, faked the handoff to, I believe it was Caden Bach. And then Aiden Baird, he took a little stutter step, to the other side. Switched directions, took the handoff, and ran that one about 30 yards. Stutzman hands it off to Caden Bach here. He's going to go right up the middle, pickup of just short of about 5 yards there for Caden Bach on the first down. So that'll bring up 2nd and 5, but there's a flag on the field. Not sure what that might have been. We'll see what the refs have to call here. He's wanting to talk to Aiden Baird of the Huskies. They might be scolding him a little bit for, I thought maybe he might have lowered his head, but they're going to call a face mask on the Thunderhawks. So that'll be a 5-yard penalty with an additional first down. So they're just outside the Wheatland Grinnell Thunderhawks 20-yard line, trying to work their way back into the end zone, as Northern Valley has been very efficient so far this game. Stutzman, he's going to fake the handoff, keep it, juke couple defenders, hop one there, and he's still on his feet. He might not have picked up much there, but a huge effort there from the senior, number 17, Nick Stutzman from Northern Valley. Pickup of about 4 or 5 on the quarterback rush. And that'll bring up the first down. Maybe last play wasn't first down there. Two in the pocket here, a rush from Isaac Mendez. Isaac Mendez tries to get a tip on the ball, and Nick Stutzman, he's going to bomb one over the top, 20 yards. And they do not have that player listed on the roster. That's number 54 for Northern Valley. I'm not sure who that is. They don't have the number on the roster, but he has been a key player for the Huskies so far. A good throw there from Nick Stutzman, as he was just patient enough to get the ball off for the freshman number 52, Isaac Mendez, got to him. They're going to get lined up for the two-point conversion. Same formation. It's going to be handed off to the left side. And they're going to be stopped for the Northern Valley Huskies. This one from Nick Stutzman, the senior quarterback, over the top. About a 22-yard passing touchdown there, and there goes the Huskies. They kick it off. It's going to go over the top of number 52, Isaac Mendez. He's going to tip that one, but it's going to be a touchback anyway as it rolls back out of the end zone. So a good kick there from the Northern Valley Huskies. Northern Valley with a 36-0 lead here just 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. If Wheatland Grinnell can't make something happen, this game will most likely be over at halftime. So Wheatland Grinnell will start their drive on their own 15-yard line. Higher under center. And it's going to be a pitch to the left side. And that's going to be another fumble, but I believe Higher was able to cover the top of the ball after he pitched it. And the Thunderhawks are going to recover that one, but regardless, that's going to be a 5-yard loss there, so it'll be 2nd and 15 as they're on their own 10-yard line. So the 1 week quarterback on the short notice definitely could be hindering the offense for the Thunderhawks, and there's going to be a handoff to the right side. That one was to a number 11, Coy Meyer, as he was picked up for a loss of about 4 there, as the Huskies sent the blitz on the play. And it actually happened to be a fumble on the play. I didn't see that, but Northern Valley recovered it. So 1st and goal for the Northern Valley Huskies on the Thunderhawks 5-yard line. An easy chance for them to score here and put them up by at least 42. And if they made the 2-point conversion, that'd put them 1 short of 45. Whereas the game would end at halftime if either team was ahead by 45 points. And any time in the second half, if there's a 45-point lead, the game is called off as well. First and goal from the 10 here for the Huskies. Shotgun, Nick Stutzman. He's going to keep it himself this time. Follow the lead. Ballock, he's going to pick up about 1 or 2 there, but he got stuffed by Coy Meyer after picking up just a couple. And that's actually number 16, Brendan Sammons, the sophomore out there at quarterback, getting a little time in here for the second strings. And there's going to be another touchdown for the Northern Valley Huskies. Some good blocking there on that touchdown. That was, I believe, number 34, Gunnar Yoakum. No, that was 88, excuse me. He's also not on the roster here. So the Huskies go for the 2-point conversion. Same formation as usual. Sammons, he's going to hand it off, and they're going to be stopped short by the Wheatland Grinnell defensive line. So we're going to take a quick timeout. Mendez and Meyer back deep for the Thunderhawks. It's going to be another good kick. He's going to pick it up at about the 2-yard line. That's Mendez. And he's going to get it by a few defenders there. Juke one. And he's going to escape. He's got one to beat. Mendez is going to get shoved out of bounds, but a great return there for the freshman, Isaac Mendez, number 52. As he was in a cloud of Huskies there and somehow managed to break out of that one. That was at least a 50-yard kick return there for Isaac Mendez. Ryan Hires going to pitch it to the right side. That one's going to go to Andrew Taylor. He's going to pick up about, it looks like 8 yards. Brendan Salmons with the tackle for the Northern Valley Huskies. So 2nd and 6, they'll call it for Wheatland Grinnell. Wheatland Grinnell inching down the field, trying to score a touchdown. They've gotten close a couple times, but have made some mistakes. Once they get near the red zone, this one, it's going to be kept by Ryan Meyer. He's going to swing out to the right side, and he's going to put a little too much juice on that one as he went to Mike Peterson. So incomplete for the Wheatland Grinnell Thunderhawks. That'll bring up 3rd down, I believe. 3rd and 6 it'll be. Big play here for the Thunderhawks as they need to put some points on the board, or I mean, they can't let Northern Valley get up anymore without responding with some points of themselves. And that's Zarbernicki to the right side. He's going to get wrapped up at the ankles about 2 yards past the line of scrimmage, so that'll bring up 4th down. That was number 40, Caden Bach, with the stop. Fourth and halfway to go. This is an important play for the Thunderhawks if they're looking to take this one into halftime or after halftime. And it's a reverse pitch to Zarbernicki, back to number 11, Coy Meyer. A good structure there as they had a lot of the defense fooled, but he may have just came short. That was about a 4-yard pickup there off of the reverse play from the Thunderhawks. He was a couple yards short, so the Northern Valley Huskies will take over on downs. Half of the 2nd quarter left to play. And it's a handoff up the middle. Brandon Salmons at quarterback. He handed that one off to Alex Van Patten. About a 5-yard gain there on the 1st down rush. Brendan Salmons getting some time at quarterback here. And he's going to hand that one off to 88 as they don't have him listed on the roster. But that'll be a pickup of maybe just 1 or so. That'll bring up 3rd and short, about 3rd and 3. Wheatland Grinnell really needs a stop here in this 3rd and 4th down so they can get the ball back and try and get some points on the board before they're scored on again. Salmon's back to snap. This time he's going to keep it to himself. He's going to swing around the right side, and he's going to get wrapped up there by number 52, the freshman Isaac Mendez. But that was enough for the 1st down, just past the marker there, it looked like. He just inched by. So 1st and 10 there for the Northern Valley Huskies. Shotgun formation. And it's going to be handed off to 88 again. He's around the left side, breaking a few tackles. Finally brought down by a swarm of Thunderhawks. Not much of a gain there, but he sure put in a lot of effort, as it took a few blue players to bring him down there. That'll bring up 2nd and 8 or 9 for the Huskies. Welcome back, everybody. 4 minutes and 10 seconds on the clock here in the second quarter. Northern Valley with a 42-0 lead. Brendan Salmons back in the pocket. He's got plenty of time. He's going to scramble here, though, and he's going to launch one downfield. As it's caught by number 7, Trey Davis, the senior for the Huskies. That'll be plenty for the first down, about a 20-yard or possibly 25-yard gain there for the Huskies. One more touchdown without a response from the Thunderhawks. We'll end this game here at halftime. Brandon Salmons, he's going to fake the handoff, take it around the right side. He's going to beat a few of them. He's got plenty of room here for the touchdown. And it's the second string, number 16, Brendan Salmons, the underclassman quarterback for the Huskies. That was about a 28-yard rushing touchdown from Brendan Salmons. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion here. And it looks like the Thunderhawks are going to stop him short there. Plus rushing touchdown there as he's coming in at second string at quarterback. And a high kick. This one's going to go about to the 5. It's Isaac Mendez with the ball. And he's going to get about a 15-yard return there. That'll put them on the 24 of their own to start their drive. They've got 3.5 minutes to make something happen here if they want this one to go past halftime. So far, Northern Valley, they've played extremely well and very disciplined as well. They've only had maybe 1 or 2 penalties. And I don't believe they've fumbled the ball so far. They haven't thrown any interceptions. And they're up 48-0, so the only negative plays they've had necessarily are the 2 penalties. Shotgun, Ryan Heyer back to pass. He's going to bomb one over the top to Zarbanicki. Oh, and Zarbanicki was there for it, but it's going to be tipped by the Huskies. That was broken up by number 25, Alex Van Patten. So that'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Wheatland Grinnell Thunderhawks. They need to make every play count right now. Ryan Heyer, shotgun formation, empty in the pocket there. He's got time to throw one, and that's going to be a completion on the right side. About a 6 or 7 yard pickup there. That was Trey Davis for the Huskies on the tackle. I believe that was Mike Peterson over there, split out to the right side, that caught that ball. So 3rd and 3, for the Wheatland Grinnell Thunderhawks. 3:15 on the scoreboard in the second quarter. They're down by 48. Let's see if they can get some momentum rolling here and take this one into halftime. Long snap again, almost an identical play to last. That was Ryan Heyer to Coy Meyer for the completion there. That's 1st and 10 for the Thunderhawks. Just about to break midfield here as they're on probably the 38-yard line of their own. We'll see if this passing can keep working for him. Ryan Heyer back in the shotgun again, 4 split receivers. And he's going to bomb one over the top to Mendez. It was tipped. And that'll bring up 2nd and down. Good defense there from the Huskies. They're going to continue with the shotgun formation. 2 receivers split to the right side. He's got one in the pocket there with him. And Heyer's going to bomb one over the top. It's a little short, but it looked like Mike Peterson stretched out just enough to get a hold of that one as he dove for it. That's going to be complete. That'll bring up a 1st down. So Wheatland Grinnell inching their way down the field here as it's do or die this drive. .30 yards to go to take this one into half, and then after they score, they've got to keep Northern Valley out of the end zone. Ryan Heyer, he was under center there, and he's just going to take off with the snap for a gain of maybe 1 or 2 on the quarterback keeper right off the center there. Ryan Heyer under center again, but still receivers split. He's going to pitch this one out to the left side. That's Zarbernicki. Zarbernicki loses the ball. He took a helmet right to the pigskin there. The ball popped out. And I believe the Huskies are going to take over on down. So 1st and 10 for the Huskies. That might have shut it down for the Thunderhawks here tonight. Let's see if they can make a stand on defense. They've got 1 minute and 34 to get some points on the board. So a bad turn of events there for Wheatland Grinnell. They were doing pretty good that drive as they were consistently getting 1st downs, never went into a 4th down. It's Brendan Salmons back at quarterback for the Huskies. He's going to hand it off to number 7, Trey Davis. That's a pickup of about 5 or 6 for number 7, Trey Davis. Coulter Alamang made the stop there for Wheatland Grinnell. Shotgun formation here. Brendan Salmons, he's going to hand it off to number 88. The mystery player one more time. That'll be a gain of maybe an inch or 2 there, but Wheatland coming out trying to make a stand. Freshman Ryan Heyer made that tackle. Ryan Heyer giving it all, even though he's just a freshman here for the Thunderhawks. Thunderhawks running a tight defense. And the Huskies are going to plow forward for a gain of a few. It'll be close to the 1st down mark. We're going to see where they land the ball here. That'll take them out to about the 38. They need to make it to the 40. It's going to bring up 4th and 1. Just 6 seconds left here before halftime, so this is going to be the game for you folks. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. It crept up fast. Wheatland Grinnell unable to make anything happen tonight. Their quarterback is hurt as well as another key player of theirs, so a tough take for the Wheatland Grinnell Thunderhawks. Northern Valley Husky getting their third in a row win and their first 45-point victory. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back after this for a little recap on what happened here tonight in the 48-0 point blowout for the Northern Valley Huskies. Welcome back, everybody. The Northern Valley Huskies, celebrating their victory down on the field here. It was a 48-0 win tonight. It all got started off with the senior Aiden Baird, number 2, the running back for Northern Valley. He had a 10-yard rushing touchdown to break the ice, and that was followed by a 2-point conversion, a rush from Caden Bach. And then Caden Bach, he kind of took over the game there in the late first quarter and early second. Caden Bach had the 2-point conversion after the touchdown from Baird, followed by a 50-yard rushing touchdown where he scored the 2-point conversion on the ground after that. And then he had a 55-yard rushing touchdown to follow that one. Those were all in the first quarter. And he had an additional touchdown in the first quarter as well. That was a 20-yard rushing touchdown from Caden Bach. And then Nick Stutzman, he had a touchdown for Northern Valley there in the second quarter. That was the first touchdown in the second quarter. Nick Stutzman, the senior quarterback for Northern Valley, he had a 20-yard passing touchdown. They didn't have the player who caught the ball listed on the roster, but that was number 88. And then following that, they didn't get a 2-point conversion on that one. And following that, it was number 88 as well with a 15-yard rush for Northern Valley. That put him into the end zone. And then after that, about the only remarkable play I can name from the Thunderhawks was the 50-yard kick return from Isaac Mendez, as he got close to breaking that one for a kick return to the end zone, but not quite, but still 50 yards. That's an impressive kick return for the freshman of the Thunderhawks.